How many of you remember May 24th, 2021, and the frenzy for the brand new Morgan dollars? And there was a frenzy that day because Carson City hasn't made a Morgan dollar since 1893. New Orleans hasn't made a Morgan dollar since 1904. And boom, what are they priced at today? How about we go back in time to actually the last year New Orleans struck a Morgan dollar? That would be 1904. Now, the reason why that is the Morgan program, the Morgan series, started in 1878 and went to 1904. And then, before the peace dollar was ready to be introduced in the late part of 21 and 22, the provisions allowed the mint to go back and strike the Morgan one more time. Well, New Orleans closed their doors in 1909. So if the original 27 ended with 04, there was nobody there. That's why Denver actually made a coin. Denver was brought in to replace New Orleans. So we got the story of the only Southern mint. This is the mint, right? New Orleans. The big O for the Big Easy. The unique thing about New Orleans is they started a year late, which was 1879, and then they ended a year early, 1904, versus the Phillies and San Francisco's that were 1878 and 1921 added, right? So you have a period of 26 coins in all that were struck in the Morgan dollar series from New Orleans. Now, the silver is the Comstock lode, right? The largest silver find in America. And it led to the Bland-Allison Act, and then it led to the Morgan dollar, and it led to the calling of New Orleans. Because you remember, New Orleans has a unique story in U.S. history as actually being a mint that worked for 3 separate governments. It was the U.S., and then right before the Civil War, the state of Louisiana took control of the mint, and then once they joined the Confederacy took over the mint, and they used it for a few years to help strike coins for their cause, for the cause at that time. And then, when the Morgan dollar was reintroduced in 1878, we're going to bring back New Orleans. And they did. And in 1879, they were ready to go, and they started striking the Morgan dollar again. This is a short series, 26 coins. But here's the other part that a lot of people don't realize. Of the 26 coins, if you rank them by how many or how few they made, this is easily one of the few. It ranks number 6 out of the 26 coins struck. We're talking about a mintage that is tiny compared to the others in the 1880s, the 1890s, etc. Now, here's a couple of other tidbits, right? These are all beautiful PCGS blast white, which means they look like they were made yesterday. I mean, look at that reverse. It looks better than the coins they made in 2021, yet this coin is 120-ish years old. Above the D and the O in dollar is that beautiful Morgan dollar mint mark, New Orleans. So they're all the same holder, they're all the same look, and many of you that are in touch with the industry right now, they've made some changes in the last 3 or 4 months, and that is they added a column. They finally have heeded the message of many of us, as well as many of you as collectors, that I don't care if it's a 64. If it looks ugly, it's ugly. I want a beautiful 64. So they call it white, i.e., because they're silver, they look like they were just made. And they're now selling for a 15 to 20% premium in that category. Where all along we've been talking about how important it is. Eye appeal matters. It doesn't mean toning doesn't have a place, but it's sight unseen. I want to know it looks like this, don't you? So now let's spend a couple of minutes on value, because again, it's our middle name, America's Value Channel, AVC all the way, right? Our competition has one of these beautiful 040s in a capsule, a Mint State 60, 5 grades lower than ours. And they're at $175. Right? $175. They have the same exact coin you're looking at, certified as a 64. So apples to apples, 100% at $210. We are 70, not $7, 70 at a 0 less than they are for the same exact coin. And it is the coin to have. the end of the era, right? The end of the original Morgans. Now this year, 2023, the Morgan and Peace are back, right? We had the Philadelphias in July. We had the San Francisco proofs finally approved. We had that in August. But you notice this year, no O's. That 2021 was an anomaly, just like the Carson City. Now, if you go back and get that 2021 New Orleans minted coin, they made $175,000. Again, it was released on May 24th, as I referenced earlier, and it sold out in 3 minutes. Many of us, I know I was one of them, maybe you were too, were so frustrated I wanted to break my laptop. Kept on getting the damn coin stuck in the loop, couldn't get it ordered. Right? And it sold out that fast. To where now the market is what? 239 to 279, and there's 175,000 of them. If you go to PCGS's website, you're going to learn something that again, it's free information. Let's use it just to gain a little extra information, right? In 64 or higher condition of the original Morgan, this coin, the last one they ever made. In 64 or higher, there's only 78,607 of them known to exist as of today. It's not like we're going to find 100 of them tomorrow or 1,000 of them tomorrow. But even if we did, now it's 79,000. Compared to the brand new coin that has 175,000. 100,000 more, and it sells for $100 more. Anybody other than me scratching their heads? Don't scratch too hard, you'll look like me. I'm a little follically challenged if you haven't noticed. But this is just one of those coins. It is a special coin. We call them bookends, right? When something starts, special. When something ends, special. And this is the end of multiple topics for New Orleans. Guys, let's put a 1-minute clock up. Lots of people buying multiples. That is your choice. Normally we have a your choice banner up, but there's only one choice. It's the 040, and this is the price, crazy price. But if you do want multiples, thank you. Love to have you as a customer, however we can get you. This is the value, this is the quality, and it's on the way tomorrow. So we have the end of the era. New Orleans closes their door. The last silver dollar they strike is this one. It happens to be a low mintage year, number 6 out of 26. If you look at the population reports, it backs up that it's there. It's special, where they made 200 to 250,000 certified coins at PCGS from the middle 80s. This one's the end of the era, and there are only 78,000. We know the last O-mint was the 2021 at 175,000. That sells for $100 more. We know our competition sells this for $70 more. I don't know about you, but I love the coin, and it never hurts to get the best price, period. Join us. You're going to love it.